Merino is into diversified businesses, starting from laminates as the core manufacturing business to furnitures. We are into agriculture. We make ready-to-use potato flakes. We are into a Henex kind of solution. We are into BISCO, which is restroom cubicle solutions, and we are into IT also. So Merino today has diversified business interests, and every line of business has multiple locations. We are spread all over the world, and we export to almost 80 countries out of India. It all started in 1999 when we saw a good opportunity to grow the business. So we were adding more product lines. We were adding more territories to serve the customers. So we were looking for multiple business challenges which we need to be which we need to meet out. Number one was standardization of processes. So we were looking for an application which can help us standardize the business processes. Second, we wanted business controls. As you grow, the business controls become even more important. Third was, we were looking for decision support systems. The application should help us build decision support systems so that we can take preemptive decisions. So that was the basic business challenge. So we were growing at a fast pace. So we needed a solution which can help us do the sustainable growth. So with that objective, we started looking out for various solutions available at that time in the market. We evaluated barn plus two more. Ultimately narrowed down on barn because of some reasons. One of the reasons was the lower cost of ownership over a long period. Second, the core functionality suits the manufacturing industry more than the competition. Third was the roadmap which they had shown to us. We knew that in next 5 years, what is that the parent company, that is the OEM, is going to do with the product. So there was a transparency into the direction in which the barn is going to grow. So that gave us a lot of confidence. Third, it was easy to use and adaptable for a manufacturing industry. So those were the key reasons why we decided to implement barn in the company. Initially, we started with a single manufacturing unit with barn. It took us almost a year to implement. And it was a challenge, definitely, because all of a sudden you are trying to bring all the processes into a single application. And the manpower, the resistance is there. People are difficult to change. But ultimately, we could achieve implementation in 1 year of time. Today, I would say we have almost 60 locations with almost 700 people working on barn application. And we have the single process all across the organization. So if it is a purchase process, if it is inventory management process, if it is forecasting process, if it is budgeting process, it is uniform across the organization. So that's the basic advantage we got. So as I said, the first challenge was to standardize the processes. So which we could achieve after the implementation of the ERP. But the next challenge was we were looking for certain kind of control, business process controls to come into the as a part of the core application. So that's why we looked at workflow solutions, like who can do what in the organization. If I am a purchase manager, maybe I am authorized to approve a purchase order of, say, 100,000 rupees. But jointly with somebody else, we can sign up 10 lakh rupees purchase order. So those kind of business controls we were looking at with some centralization, like if it is more than certain limit, it should go to some big boss in the organization and he should take the decision. So we wanted those controls also to come along with the transactional control. So that's the reason we looked for a workflow solution which is integrated with the BAN application. So we did that. And the third stage was, yes, we have the data, we have the controls in place. Now we were looking for building a decision support system. So we gathered data from the database and started producing some dashboards, some meaningful reports to my frontline managers so that they can take decisions. They can be proactive. They can be more responsive to what data is predicting. So that's the reason we went for the BI solution. As I said, I'll start with the first, and which is the basic outcome of implementation of ERP, is the standardization of processes all across the lines of business. Today, I know if I have to open up another line of business, I need not reinvent the processes. They are given. This is the way Merino works. So one is adaptation, standardization. Second is, of course, we did some kind of improvements in the application, wherein we automated the production planning process, which itself improved our responsiveness towards the customer, and the order fulfillment went up. That is, we was shipping the goods out on time and in the full quantities. Whenever I get an order from a customer, sometimes there is a flexibility. I can sell plus -5. So if I'm selling -5, I'm losing out revenue. So this production planning helped me, ship goods on time and maybe with little +5, not -5. That's the advantage we got. Second, the raw material procurement. We import almost 60% of raw material from outside, which is a long lead time item. Therefore, we were supposed to stock a lot. So we worked on that problem. Using the system, we reduced our inventory by almost 30%, which is a huge saving. Like 30% on raw material cost, you can imagine, the kind of investments we made for implementation. We could realize that in just 6 months of implementation. So that's a big improvement. Third, standardization always brings in a lot of improvements. The manpower reduction, yes, it happens over a period of time, but the quality of manpower also changes. Because now you need people who can interpret data, who can take decisions, rather than people who are there to just fill forms. So that's the kind of change. So there is a cultural change. There is a standardization coming in place. There is improvement in terms of customer responsiveness. There is an improvement with respect to raw material procurement. And the whole organization works like orchestra. It's not, they don't make noise. It's a harmonized system which is working.